Okay, I think we're back. Now for the world's longest loading screen. Yeah, last time we got chased out of Haven and made our way to our new castle. Gotta go look around and see what we've got going on in this castle here, and I think we've got a visitor that I'm assuming is going to be Hawk, from the sound of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm actually curious if it's going to actually have our character's face, or if it's just going to be like default Hawk. Not really sure how this works. I've never seen any of the imported stuff in this game. Like, we had Alistair stop by earlier, but Alistair always looks the same, so it's not like it's terribly difficult to throw him in there. This loading screen always takes forever. Alright, there we go. Come on. Okay. So yeah, last time, made it here. Fancy castle. It's in a bit of a state right now, but hopefully we're gonna get that fixed. We've got doors to all places around here. Hello. In here. Ah, okay, this is where Josephine lives now.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Okay, yeah, what do you mean by dangerously unstable?
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Okay, so... yeah, we should probably be there.
We need to attend this ball.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Okay, so we need to build up our reputation in Orlais in order to try to head off that. Alright. Fair enough. What else do we got around here? I'm assuming we still have like a war table somewhere. Through this way? No, okay, that way's not open. Fast travel point. Undercroft. Okay. Got a quest marker there. I don't know what the heck. I haven't heard anybody mention an Undercroft. Keep looking around here, see what we've got inside the castle. Hey Sabrina, how's it going? I made it to our castle here, so we're gonna do some investigating. But by the way, Sabrina, I know I've heard you mention your favorite part of this game is sitting on your big scary Inquisitor chair passing down judgments. Is this it? Is this here the chair you're referring to? I mean, it does seem to have a lot of knives sticking out of it, at like some really odd angles. Alright, what do we got down here? Summon War Council. Okay, so this must be the new, like, war table room. Yes, we have a much bigger, fancier war table. Working from home this week so I can catch a stream. Yes, that's it. You can find other ones throughout the game to customize it later. Gotcha, okay. Oh my god, there's like all the missions in the universe out here. Oh dear lord. Alright, what have we got?
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think?
Skyhold
We
has
are in
incredible
the
potential for
mountains.
rune crafting
I'm
and
more
master
concerned
craft
about
smithing. If
everything
only we had a
scattering
gifted
whenever
mind to
there's a
gain full
draft.
benefit. Sure, just go get me something. Arcanist has been cured despite great costs. Concern of more than a few traditional minded mages. Awaits a meeting in the Undercroft. Alright. First off, you play a mean hand of Wicked Grace. Second, lead you dug up for me and finding. Huh? The Varric is looking for the guy
Inquisitor.
publishing novels under his name. Spring is dead, fully armored, locked in an inner room in his home, a knife in his back. He knew someone was coming for him. Ironically, it seems exactly the same as the first one. One first Hard and Hightown novel. Someone sent a professional after this magistrate. They had to leave the trail. Cooper. Okay. Someone was waiting outside the captain's office. But defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we? Okay. But what are we doing here? Attempt to implicate Varric. Why and in what? You're all caught up on Star Trek.
The city has
I am
agreed to
one
send us
episode
5
behind,
dozen
so
guards.
I know the big spoiler
Not
of
all recruits.
Hammer.
Luck, they'll know which
I don't want
end
to say
to
any
grip
more
a
than that,
sword
but
by.
I know about Hammer. I don't know what else happens in the episode. But other than that, yeah, I'm all caught up, and it is fantastic. Oh my gosh, that series has been just incredible so far. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, I'm talking about here. So yes, that series has been absolutely fantastic. Like, easily becoming one of my favorite series of the entire franchise. Okay, letters arrived at Skyhole addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier. You encroach upon the domain of higher powers who will answer to us. Okay, 6 crossed swords. Interesting. Business with the Carta. Followed our friend to a cove. Small Demeter ship at anchors. Dozen fewer inventory to worry about now. Sending your compliments. We got a great sword grip. Reports of Darkspawn activity. Storm Coast. A few close calls. Man to find where the Darkspawn are emerging. Oh, that's gotta be... Oh, you know what? I know exactly what that is. That's that door we found. Make a bargain with Merchant Princess. Trusted send our most skilled negotiators.
Let us
Sure.
begin.
Important satisfied with the agreement we reached. Here it is in duplicate if you want to see it. Okay, we got 30 influence and some gold. The Rebel Mage's safe harbor and Ferelden. Only to have him drive my uncle out of his own town. I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. King Alistair. Oh. Pitch battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants. Fireballs flying, swords flashing, brings back the old times. I won't be eating anything out of those kitchens for a while. I wonder if they were going to poison me. Nasty little cultists. Okay. Got a medal of service. Conscripts, Black Walls, treaties, yes. Gain number of access to our private libraries. Archives, no information on Corypheus. Alright. Interland resources.
Let's see what we have.
Elfroot. Melamara resources.
Let's see what we
Blood
have.
Lotus. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion.
Let's see what we have.
Hey. Good lord. Dorian's request. Now that you're in charge of something I thought I'd bring up, there are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. Comes as no surprise, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Corypheus' minions, but these particular Venatori have additional significance for myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that imply I didn't want them dead, which I do. I have an idea where they might be, thanks to an investigation I began coming south. I thought we could put our heads together and track them down. At which point, they would sneer something at you, Vintier, and you would be forced to kill them, which makes everyone happy. You for eliminating a potential threat, me for eliminating men and women too stupid and short-sighted to be permitted breath. They would be less happy, but who cares about them? Alright. Leads were effective, found several locations where they were hiding. Camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with them with a certain Dorian, be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by on your travels. Okay, and a memorial for Haven. Sure. Build a
Inquisitor.
monument. May it stand forever. You got it. Alright. Everything all cleared up on this side of the map. Time turned off on those missions, correct? Imagine if you had to wait a million hours. Yeah, no, I'm good. That's why I turned off the time on this, because I was like, I don't need to sit here and real time watch all of this tick down. We'll just, stop the war between Tevinter and Navarra. We're fighting against Venatori. French still on their border. The battle showed no signs of abating until the Inquisition set soldiers who pulled victory out of seemingly insurmountable defeat. Alright.
Inquisitor.
Reports of hundreds of negotiators, allies, and a few personal connections, Navarra and Tevinter have grudgingly issued orders for their soldiers to return to their respective cities. Okay. Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Navarra. A Tevinter mage by the name of Aurelius has recently been noted in the company of King Barcus. Rumors comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely heeded. Evidence to indicate Aurelius is a member of the Venatori. Having the Navaran king under their sway would give the cult a great deal of power. Okay. An agent known as Argent infiltrated the Navaran royal palace and killed Aurelius, eliminating several others who she reports were clearly co-conspirators. Marcus is reported to have awakened as if from a dream. Inquisition is not connected to any of this, and if the king is enraged, magically influenced in such a manner, he will definitely be more wary of Venatori emissaries in the future. Okay. Staff. Nightingale, we underestimated the threat. Our friend, the Marquis, met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts changed hands. Okay, we appropriated one and discovered it hollow and stuffed with red lyrium.
Let's see what we have.
Oh right, this one, I remember there being a mention in the mod that this one has a wait timer built into it because it glitches out if it completes instantly. So they set it to a 1 minute wait timer just to keep it from glitching out. I don't know what's special about this one, but I know there was one specific mission that they mentioned they had to do this with. It's something with like a note that doesn't appear in your inventory if it completes instantly, and you need the note in order for a quest related to it to complete. Okay, that should... Hello? So let's go all the way back out. Back to here. Well, it doesn't seem to be working, that's fine. In fact, nothing seems to be working. Let's just back out of the map entirely. Get back in there. We'll just reload that screen entirely, see if that fixes it. There we go. Underestimated the threat. Our friends Marquis met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts changed hands, most of them possibly... Okay, this is the same thing you told me in the initial note. We knew that already.
Leliana?
Hello? Well, that was interesting. Okay. Our first crash. Yeah, I haven't had this game crash on me at all. Actually, I don't think 2 crashed either. I think I made it all the way through Dragon Age 2 without a single crash. 1 did, I think, a couple of times, but 1 is very old. And I'm sure that this was just related to that mod, to be honest, because it is the one thing I have modded, is the wait timers on this table, so I'm sure that is related. Alright, try this again. Revelation at Haven, Venatori operatives report to Darkspawn, believed to be Magister Corypheus. Red assessment of possible Venatori has been reprioritized as vital.
How are the rescue efforts?
Duke
Have they
Pendergast.
found anyone alive?
Excavation is
What are
slow,
related?
as you can
Rules of
imagine.
Navarran city of Hunter fell. Former military hero who prided himself on open-minded attitude, Duke Tythus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they are all rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 bells of Hunter Fell is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Talvis Shoth. Known or suspected background range from respected Bertalitasi, dragon hunter, to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. Alright, get some info. Continue investigation and gold. Okay. Neither race nor background information on Venatori agent Hunter Fell. The bells are effectively nobility in the city. Any information about them is protected. From Talvis Shoth, whatever else she may be, is not a mage. Although she's one of Duke Tyth's lovers, she now appears to be in a relationship with a smuggler. Okay. In the elf are 2 members of the bells practice magic. There's an occasion purchase exotic dragon-related material from the Talvis Shoth, but it's unclear if the Talvis Shoth gets them through smuggling. Identify Venatori agent. Come on, let's go. Information on the 5 bells has come back negative. Talvis Shoth is not the bard. The elf is not the okay. Learn to Ferelden is the Venatori agent, but unless we can link her to a specific background quickly, we'll lose the lead. We must remove the target immediately to stop Duke Tythus from falling prey to Venatori interests. Alright.
Let's see what we have.
Target was eliminated, and as expected, all other targets went into hiding. Duke Tythus did not locate our operatives during his search. Information the Duke found on the corpse revealed the smuggler Venatori's involvement. Duke Tythus cut off trade with the Venture Imperium and is thoroughly investigating the city. Hunter Fell is no longer subject to Venatori interest. Per his request, Operative Iron Bull will receive further intelligence reports to continue his efforts. Supplies from Saharan have also been dispatched. Okay. And then we've got these here. These actually deduct the cost, or does it just you need to have that much? I think it does actually deduct it. Exalted Plains, liberate and priest it. Okay. Make contact in Emerald Graves. Fairbanks, this is information value to the Inquisition, offers a trade information in exchange for the Inquisition's help in eliminating a dangerous rebel band calling themselves the Freemen of the Dales. Been reported sightings of these rebels all over the Dales, where they cause significant problems for Orlesian troops. Uprooting them could be a good move for us. First, let us see what Fairbanks has to say. He's hiding out somewhere in the Emerald Graves, a legendary Dalish forest. Spies report that he's well acquainted with the area and its terrain. He could prove a useful asset if we choose to trust him. Alright, off you go. Lead Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and in Emerald Graves, had a run-in with rebel Freemen of the Dales. There's violence as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just the Freemen of the Dales. There's a chance at all. We must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, the forest of the Graves is treacherous and home to enemies both new and ancient. Okay. Not venturing forth just yet. Let's get this. Spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Valrayo and Imperial Army force in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities, then returned to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash of desertions after that silence. I agree with this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. New area unlocked. Establish an outpost in the Exalted Plains. Alright. That's everything there unlocked. We need to get a little more power to unlock these other 2 areas. Resources, yeah, go ahead and pick these up.
Let's see what we have.
Embryum, very good. And
Let's see what we
Rash
have.
Vine, very good. Oh, the Dogecoin emote? Yeah, that's my Mabari. I'm so annoyed I don't have a Mabari in this game. I had that same Mabari in both of the previous games, and yet you don't get a Mabari in this one. And yeah, Bethany made that one. Bethany made both of them. Garrus as well. Alright. We've done everything on the war table. What do we got else going on around here? There's gotta be like everything around here, right? Like we gotta have like a potion thing and alright. Speak with Varric on the battlements. Got it. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. So we need to get more power. Find a way to the Winter Palace. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more power because I want to unlock those other 2 locations too. So that's gonna be 40 just to unlock the 2 locations. And then an extra 17. So 57 power required. Alright. Memories of the Grey. Okay, this is a bunch of abandoned camps may have left behind artifacts of interest of Blackwall. Oh dear Lord God. Alright, Forgotten Boy. Cole in Skyhold. Alright, one less Venatori. Venatori killed a Thorian, so he just wants to kill the Venatori. Fair. Find a circle tome in the Hinterlands, Western Approach, and Exalted Plains with Vivienne. Okay. So we've got some personal missions for a couple of our companions here. Empress Ilion. Yes, that is the main mission here. Fellow Meyer, we haven't been to yet. We haven't been to any of these yet. What the hell's a hissing waste? Sand and ruin. Welcome to Skyhold. Inquisition trappings can be customized with the Undercroft. Okay. Craft a rune in the Undercroft. Got it. Storm Coast. We've got Fade Rifts to close in the Storm Coast. We've got tunnels to be sealed. And we have a requisition we can shut down while we're out there. Alright, Westward Approach. Unusually high number of travelers been reported moving to the Westward Approach. Go to the war table to investigate the Western Approach. Power required 8 out of 8. Have we not done that? Hold up. I thought we'd done that. Get in there. Oh, is that this? Scouts are reporting a number of travelers ending the Western Approach. Surprising since the place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. It bears investigating.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money.
Established a foothold in the Western
Inquisition
Approach
will
for orders.
compensate the
Already
families
once
of
skirmished
those
with the
who lost
Venatori.
their
No
children.
casualties. Requesting
you.
reinforcements. The term blighted desert doesn't do the place justice. Okay, we're not heading out just yet. Did finish that mission, so now we've got it available. And gather the resources as long as we're here. Deep mushrooms.
Inquisitor.
Phenomenal. Alright. Clear as much of this stuff off my quest log as I can. Now then, Undercroft. We've got... So why am I running around this place in my pajamas? Like, can I customize my outfit? Forget customizing this place. I need to get out of these ridiculous clothes.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
Once you get to the bedroom, you can change your clothes? Okay. Hello? What on earth do we have down here? The workbench in Skyhold's Undercroft to plan out the design of the castle.
Hello there. Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Oh, it's Dagna! Hey, I remember you.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're him. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Reach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
Welcome to the Inquisition. Yeah, I remember her. This is the girl that we sent to the Circle to study magic in Origins.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harriet's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to her, see how she's been doing. Yeah, where did you study magic?
Where does a dwarf go to study magical
This is
theory?
the Ferelden Circle.
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles. The wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
Okay, yeah, Grey Warden helped you. Let's get some info.
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies?
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. I was beyond excited to meet another dwarf who had gone to the surface. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
Okay, yeah, you gave up your home.
You gave up so much. Left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
Okay. Warden sounds special, yeah.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. He saved me.
Okay, you must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mage said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
Alright.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me.
Cool. Well, glad to know she's doing well. Okay, we got weapons down here, armor down here. Special shipments, what the hell is that? Acquired Staff of Adon, Blade of Tuna, and Sword of Karis. What does that mean? Are those like actual bits of gear? They are. Okay, what is this? Rogue? Ah, okay. This actually isn't very good gear. I'm assuming this would have been better early on, or that's like DLC gear of some kind. Level 3, that's super low. Guess that's pretty good. Well, we'll hang on to this stuff and see if I need it. We can break down and sell. Oh god, we're over inventory weight. That's good. We need a shop. Buy and sell. There we go. Hold up. I was like, we need to get rid of some stuff. Sell all the junk. And then any of this, like, cheap junk. My god, that's actually really good. You know, no, I don't need any trade nonsense. Get rid of all this cheap stuff. Yeah. All the junk can go. Anything that's not, like, enchanted. We're just gonna get rid of all of that. Armor, I think we can probably do the same thing. Does it not want to sell that? Okay, there we go. We'll hang on to any of the, like, enchanted stuff. We can ditch any of the non-enchanted stuff. Fine. Rings, grenade belt, don't need any of this. Cooldown amulet, that's fine. Constitution, keep all this. Get rid of all that. Can make better gear than most of this stuff. Just sell it all. This doesn't take up any weight. Okay, we've got a handful of stuff we still need to look through, but we'll need to check our party when we get a chance to do that. Have Herrick create a masterwork. Put potions. Upgrade potions. We need more Embrium. Okay, fair. And... that's all looking good. Yeah, I don't really need the rest of that stuff right now. Skyhold customization. Change the Inquisition's banner. Free Marches, Ferelden, Dwarven, Dalish. Oh god. Oh, we have a lot of banners. Templar, Tevinter Imperium, Grey Warden. Go with the Free March banner. I kind of like their logo. We'll stick with that for now. Actually, you know what? Screw it. No, we're going with the Dwarven one. In honor of me. And we've got a free... okay, we have a bunch of beds we haven't unlocked yet. Okay, we get custom beds. We get to choose custom drapes for the Great Hall. Good lord. Heraldry, Ferelden, Orlais, Frostin. We're going with the Dwarven Heraldry. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Decor, nothing on here just yet. Legacy Kirkwall, Legacy Ferelden. I'm assuming these are because I've played the previous two games. These are unlocked? Because it looks like the rest of it hasn't been unlocked yet. I'm guessing these are just like because I played the last games. That is extremely goofy looking. We're not taking that. Alright, windows. Stained glass windows. We've got Ferelden or Inquisition. I mean, I guess Inquisition's on brand a little better. So we'll pick that. Very good. Where on earth have Herrick create a masterwork? Okay, how do I do that? Herrick.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, take the time you need.
Everyone needs time for this transition.
Time won't help. Purpose does, and I got a load of it. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus, and we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Okay. How are the, yeah, is everything functional? We all good?
You've got it all up and running?
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
Okay, what do you think of Dagna?
Any thoughts about our new tenant?
You sure she doesn't own the place? Acts like it.
No offense, it needed work.
And fine work she's done to it. And for you. Don't mind me. Been a lot of change lately. Cheery as sugared flowers she is.
Okay, did you bring anything from Haven? Yeah.
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How is
Yeah, I'm
this
assuming
place
everything
shaping
here
up
is
as a
up
fort?
to snuff for you.
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Okay.
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Shame about a darn. Experience like that, you can't just find. Flisser. So sad. Too young. The rest of us go on. It's what we have to do. You gave us the chance. Thanks for that.
Alright. All set.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
What have we got around the room? Have him create a masterwork. I don't know how you do that. Okay. Why am I not able to craft any of this? Restriction human trained only. Very odd. Okay, I'm not really sure what that's all about, so we're gonna ignore it. And assume it's probably fine. Really sure how you would do any of this. Like if I wanted a better sword. Can I just get like a sword? No? How about this? This mace seems pretty darn good. Ah, wait. I see. So give him this. And then this just changes the color of it. Got it. So these are all 108 damage. 108 DPS. Okay. I've got a ton of this. 30% chance to be masterwork. Okay. 6% crit, flanking damage, sunder, flanking damage. I mean, we're probably not going to be getting a lot of flanking damage because we're going to be attacking head on, so go for sunder. Created a bleeding club. It does not appear to be masterwork, so I guess we'll just try that again until it is, right? That makes sense? There we go, masterwork success. Not very, like, notable. Ah, okay, so that's okay, that's Dagna helping. I see. So when we craft something like that, she kind of like pitches in and helps out. So, in fact, we created two of them that were both masterwork, apparently. Not very, yeah, very loud about it. Let's see if we can upgrade these a little bit. Go over to here, modify weapons. No upgrades available. Alright, I have a haft and a rune. So how about we make a... I don't have any of the materials I need for that. Alright, fair. Wait, do I not have any of the materials I need at all? Empty haft. Can I just not, do I not have the ability to make hafts right now? Well, that's lovely. Okay, I guess we're not doing anything with that for the moment. We'll upgrade it later. Upgrade potions, equip potions, don't need any of that nonsense. Buy, sell. Int armor. Ah. Oh. I can change the color of my armor. I don't like how this looks already. I mean, yeah, let's go for this. This is nice. I mean, it's my only obsidian. I don't really want to waste that. We'll go for this. This. Oh, you can tint like a bunch of different colors. Okay, so that's like the belt. What's this doing? I'm not seeing a change here, so I don't know what that's actually changing. How about this? Oh, this is the boots. Okay. Interesting. We'll go ahead and hit the main armor. Yeah, silver, just so it doesn't look quite as ridiculous. The red was kind of weird looking. Got a note down here. Okay. Guess that's everything we've got in the basement. Let's go see what's going on upstairs. I'm assuming this is, yeah, the main, like, war room. I've got a bunch of people hanging out over here. That's down to the Undercroft. This is where Varric must be waiting for me. So where the heck would my room be? Where everybody else is hanging out? The hell? Hi, Solus.
Hello.
What have you got going on? Tell me about Corypheus. Yeah, you know him,
I need
apparently.
to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Okay, I'll ask them too.
Oh, I'll take advice from just about anyone right now.
I'm flattered. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
Alright. Tell me about his orb, apparently. Didn't know he had an orb.
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
Okay, orb is Elven?
You said that you believe the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
Alright. What'll they do next, do you think?
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
Okay, power base. Yeah,
What
info?
can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the Blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Nothing down here. We got a note. Request for resources on the Fade. Okay, Archivist Bannon. Asking for a lot of info on the Fade. Good lord. Upstairs, I'm assuming, is where everybody else is hanging out. Dorian, you found a library. How's it going?
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Yeah, it's just we're all fine here. You good, man?
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
Okay, yeah, they say the Chantry's lying?
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
Okay. Yeah, you do seem a little upset.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Okay. Yeah, it's not your fault.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now.
Let's go put him back
Not to
down.
mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not doing it for
That's not
thanks.
why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Okay. Anything new?
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was.
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Ah, got it.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
It doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Okay. Yeah, what about yourself?
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Okay. Anything else?
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
Yeah, you disagree with
How dare
this?
You don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
Yeah. Are you worried about that?
What would be wrong with that exactly?
Nothing, at first. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed, by inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Okay, fair enough.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I realize it's now your job to judge him. All I ask is, if you do, show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
Okay.
A little bird told me you were part of the Carter Inquisitor.
A little bird.
Well, a big bird. A big, indiscreet bird who was drunk at the time.
Yeah, no, you heard correctly.
What you heard was true. I was once part of the Carta.
Not any longer. Too bad. They're an excellent source of cheap contraband. Back home, you see dwarves everywhere. And not just from the Ambassadoria. Rather odd how in the south, everyone thinks of dwarves as merchants. Limited view, in my opinion. Maybe you'll change that. In the future, one will hear dwarf and think Messiah. Down with stereotypes.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's hear some
It occurs to
background
me
info
that I
on
barely
him.
know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
Yeah, if you I hadn't noticed.
Some more than others.
Some people have superior taste. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Okay, yeah, family isn't happy with you?
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see.
Okay, yeah, so you're not a fan of Tevinter?
I'm getting the impression you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
Okay, yeah, why do you care so
It just
much?
seems so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care. Deeply. About everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Okay, yeah, why not go back?
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
Alright,
I think
Good
I've
enough.
heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
I guess we're caught up with him. Fiona? Vale, alright. Oh, hello?
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I believe in the cause, that's fine.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
Okay, yeah, Grey Warden?
You were once a Grey Warden?
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
Oh, interesting. I'd never heard of that.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
Yeah, you started a mage rebellion.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi. But I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
Okay, do you still lead the mages from
You're
here?
not still the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
Okay, and yeah, what about Alexius?
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
Alright.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question. In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
Okay. Yeah, where's this going?
And what? You were hoping that would patch things up with him?
No, it's too late for that. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman.
Wait, did he?
Nothing more.
I thought Merrick barely even knew he existed. A little odd. Quality of general, yeah. Oh my lord, we've just got an endless chain of people to talk to up here. Turn in research, okay. Anything new?
Ooh, Inquisitor, greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Apparently nothing, okay. How about upstairs? Do we have anything up here? Examine. Addition of your charges, sounds good. Mass travel, we got more notes hiding around up here.
Sister Liliana will want access to the birds. Get the cages up here. Quickly.
Okay, what? This seems like it's going to lead to something at some point. Liliana, yeah, sure. Okay, apparently we can't go anywhere up here.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
the names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
No, I blame Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Yeah, we could have lost both.
More likely they would have stayed out there.
What's going on with
died,
the
and
birds
we would have
behind
lost
me
Haven
there?
Anyway.
You don't know
They
that.
seem a little
Their
broken.
lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Yeah, men aren't disposable. Okay, seriously, we need to fix these birds. Like, get a mage up here or something. Something's not right with them.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
Okay, forget about the conversation. What is going on with the birds here? Birds should not be flying at that angle. Good lord. Liliana, fix your birds.
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
Okay.
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you?
It's what I'm here for. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
What is special? I watched you die for me. Oh, right, in the little alternate timeline.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
Yeah, that's true.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
And yeah, Justinia?
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Okay, yeah, tell me about it.
Sometimes it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
Alright, no, you're fine.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Alright, anything else worth checking in? Yeah, I think we're good for now. Let's go head out onto the balcony and see what's going on with our visitor. God, and get away from these birds. Good lord, what is happening up here? Yeah. Also, I guess we should check with you. How are you doing?
To you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any
You're a new researcher.
concerns.
Got it.
You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
Yeah.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
We can check in with her later. Dorian, everybody else here is good. See, a new quest has appeared. Hello? Mother Giselle?
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Dorian? Okay. Bad news?
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share them. But this is another matter. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
I'm not familiar. I know they're not on good terms,
He's
though.
mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Yeah, I'm not gonna trick him. That's not a good call.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter
No.
there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there
Absolutely
is any
not.
chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
I understand you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself, considering my son has refused all contact. The only way I know him, he'd be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. This is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south placing himself in the path of such danger seems more than I can express. Somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandrel Hells, waiting for Dorian's arrival. Yeah, no, I don't like that plan. I don't think we'll be doing that. Like, if you need to cut off contact with your family because things are, they're being that manipulative to you, as it sounds like they were to him, I'm not gonna like trick you into reopening contact. That's not a good plan. What else do we got out here?
Look at this place.
Oh my lord, it's just a million more people to talk to. Alright, before we start all this nonsense, because we've just got like, everybody in the universe standing out here. Cullen, Forgotten Boy. There was a... Yeah, up here on the wall. I think this is where Varric was meeting us.
Majestic. How was a place like this ever lost?
That's a good question. How was this lost? Okay. What about up here? Yeah, there's Varric. Real quick before we go in there, though, I'm going to take a quick peek around, see what else we've got up on the walls. Broken wall. Okay, we should probably fix that. Yeah, custom. Oh dear God. Do I have to remake? Oh no, I'm not going to remember how to remake my character. It doesn't import the appearance, you just have to like rebuild it from... Oh, this is awful. I don't remember what color my character's eyes were in the second game. Are you kidding me? I would have known I needed to pull up a picture of him. I would have pulled up a picture. I can't believe they make you do this. Why doesn't it just, like, import the data? No, definitely wasn't that. I don't even remember what color his hair was. Was it like this? I definitely do not remember my character's face from the second game well enough to recreate this accurately. Was it this? Okay, what about this beard? This doesn't look right. Now, all these beards and hair in this game just look like they were like made out of plastic and glued onto your face. He had a big beard, I remember that. Is it about like this, maybe? And then, yeah, face shape. God. I mean, none of these look exactly right. We'll go with this. This is pretty close. Oh, we can actually go in and customize all this from here. Ah, but it's using like the Dragon Age Inquisition character creator. That's why this isn't looking quite right, because we're using a different character creator than what we had in the original game. Alright, how about we do what we can. Yeah. To recreate our character as best as I'm able to from memory. Eye shape. No. Sounds good. We'll go with that. Go about there. The hell is this? Yeah, how about like that? That does seem about right. Eyebrow style. Oh god, I don't remember what my character's eyebrows look like. Definitely wasn't penciled on. Go with this. Wait. Eyebrow position. Oh, you could have them run away off his forehead. Alright, how about there? Eyelash style. Okay, I don't know that we had an eyelash style slider in the second game. Eye color, I'm gonna leave alone. Nose. Oh god. What nose looks the most like what I saw in the cutscenes in Dragon Age 2? That? Sure. Nose size. How about... It was definitely a bit on the larger side, I think. So about like that. Nose position. About... About here? About like that, maybe? Bridge position. Oh god. How about like that? I have no idea if this is even remotely accurate. We're just kind of going with what looks right. About like that. Alright. Mouth. Go about there. We'll go about there-ish. About right to me. Lip thickness. Not so ridiculously thick. How about like this? Jawline. Good lord, I can't even see what this is doing. Jaw size. Yeah, bring that in just a little. Alright. How about jowls? What are we doing here? About like this. Chin size, yes, shrink it in and about there. Chin shape, once again, can't see anything that's going on here thanks to his beard. Double chin, no idea. Adam's apple. I don't know why my double chin is affecting my beard as heavily as it was there. Sure, scars and tattoos. I don't know what kind of scar. I don't think I had any scars. I don't think I had any tattoos either. Makeup, don't think I was wearing any. We'll say this is him. He's aged a little. Sure, close enough.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
That doesn't look quite right, but whatever.
Use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
I can't believe it doesn't just
You've
import
already
the
dropped
data.
half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Yeah, people's lives are at stake. What do you got?
Corypheus has already killed the Divine, along with countless others, and he'll kill a lot more unless we stop him.
You've already sealed the breach. That's damned impressive. I could barely get my friends to stop fighting. Still, if you think I can help.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Okay, so you think the warden's under his control. Is it reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
Okay, sounds good. Also, one thing I can note here, my character is much less sarcastic than my Hawk was.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Well, thanks for your help.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Yeah, anything else? Yeah, you fought Corypheus?
You said you thought you killed Corypheus?
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Okay, yeah. Tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Alright, anything else? Yeah, where have you been?
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Okay. Yeah, why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
Isabella and I never believed in tied down. When I had to go into hiding, she understood. We'll see each other again. Until then, she'll be having fun. But hopefully not too much fun.
Alright, and what has Varric told you about
I
this?
assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition? What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Oh, we good? Alright. Meet you at Crestmark. Okay, fair enough. What else do we got around here? Advanced crafting, have an item enchanted. I'm assuming that's just the, yeah, take care of, like, make a rune and then equip it to an item. But I don't actually have any of the crafting materials you need to make runes yet, so that doesn't seem to want to work. Let's head... Oh, good lord. Where to next? What do we have in the hinterlands? Can I wrap up? Can I wrap up this? Convince a healer to help the Crossroads refugees. No idea where I'd even find that. Active Fade Rifts, sure. Bring Philandris, don't have that. Alright, nothing I really want to do there. Shard Collector. Mallow Mire. This and shoulders are missing. Waist, Skyhold, good lord. Alright, let's go head somewhere new. We've got to check one last little quest over here from the looks of things. Look for coal. I mean, this is an empty spot on the ground.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Okay, yeah, how complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Okay, yeah, can we get some more info?
Dwarves don't have much cause to learn about demon possession. What do you mean?
Yes. Dwarves rarely draw the attention of spirits, possibly because of your ties to the stone. Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
Okay, yeah, what about the demons at the breach?
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
Alright, let's talk to him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Okay.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Okay, yeah, you alright, kid?
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Okay, yeah. So, what are you?
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes? I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Uh-huh. I mean, I have every right in the world, the reason in the world to think this is going to backfire. I mean, after what happened with Justice in Awakening, where it's like, oh yes, we'll just let the spirits hang around, and then he ends up possessing Anders and blowing up the world. I probably shouldn't continue messing around with spirits, but screw it, whatever. Seems nice
If you're
enough.
willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
No, we're not gonna get into you get the crazy spirit gets to make mercy kill decisions.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
How do you know?
And neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Yeah, I'm not giving the spirit the go ahead to start making decisions on who gets to die when. That's a bad plan. Alright, what do we got around here? Am I able to just like waltz out the front door? Apparently not. Okay. Cullen and Cole hanging out down here. I guess we're not jumping over that. That's not important, apparently. Yeah, wait. Can I get over there? Up? What if we go up here? Then, yeah, loop around this side. What the hell was that? Examine? Note? Sure. Lore Master. Okay. Very nice. Okay, that's just the room we were in earlier. I see. Then, guess we just, like, check in with everybody real quick and then leave?
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
Okay. Don't look at me, I didn't make the choice.
I didn't choose Haven. Cassandra and Liliana did.
Accepting a bad choice blindly is hardly a virtue, darling. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it ended up working out in the long run.
You're wrong. We now have a better location and far more people at our disposal. This couldn't have worked out better if I'd planned it.
Yet we can hardly rely upon the whims of Providence to give us all our victories. This defeat may have turned to our advantage, but it will not last long. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Oh, you seem like a lovely pain in the ass. Alright, Blackwall, what have you got?
So, this is Skyhold.
Yeah, anything here?
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if we see him, he also sees us.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Okay. Yeah, you're no good to me dead.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I mean, I don't know that. I'm not Andraste.
There's so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Alright. Fine. Pop back downstairs, see if we can figure out what's going on with everybody else. We've got... Is that Harding? Dude, I thought you were out in the field.
Your worship.
Yeah, anything...
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
I guess nothing new.
Take care.
Anything else? Blackwall, Vivian... Oh, Iron Bull's hiding in the back.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Yeah. Weird, huh?
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
I know, right? If I were a mage, I'd just throw fire at people. That's honest.
Alright. Nothing too fancy there. Cassandra, anything out of you? Hello?
You knew where Hawk was all along.
Oh.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
Yeah, can you two not kill each other?
Hey, enough.
You're taking his side?
I said enough.
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Okay, what's done is done.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he... Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Okay, can I just kick her out? Because I'm getting real tired of her attitude. Hey Stubbs, how's it going? Cassandra's attitude is getting real old real fast. Yeah, that's unfair, Cassandra.
That's unworthy of you.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me, and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk.
Oh, you tied him
I'm
up and
such a
threatened
fool.
him. Yeah, we need to do better.
We can't afford any more mistakes.
You think I don't know that?
I'm making sure.
I want you to know. I have no regrets.
Okay.
Maybe
Out you
if
go.
we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
Okay, why do we keep her around? Like, good lord, man. You are... Ugh. Can't stand her, man. Alright, what do we got in the back tower over here?
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect
Apparently nothing.
Right away.
I'm gonna tell the commander this is the perfect spot for the armory. Hello, thank you. Okay, that'll do. What do we got upstairs? Anything? No lights. How about farther up? Looks like nothing. Okay, Cassandra, is there a shop over here from the looks of things? It says there's a shop. Can't help but notice there doesn't appear to be a shop. And last person we need to check in with was, yes, Sarah. Anything out of her?
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what did I step in?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't expect this either.
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
Okay. So, yeah, Corypheus does seem real enough.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A Magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker? Real thing.
fairy stories about the start and end of the world. Real things. It's too far, isn't it? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
Okay. I need doubters like you. Yeah, that's true. I don't really believe in any of this nonsense either, so...
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
Yeah, that almost made sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Alright. In that case, I think we're set to go head out. I just need to figure out how. Because I haven't actually entirely figured out how we leave this place. The front door seems, you know, rather solidly barred. Do I just, like, talk to a fast travel pole and teleport out of here? World map. Alright, we've got options. Valroyo, Exalted Plains, Emerald Graves, Storm Coast, the Fallow Mire. I kind of want to head back here. Real quick, let me pop into my journal. If I go and look at Storm Coast, what have we got? We've got rifts to deal with, we've got tunnels to seal, got more rifts, that's the survey, inner circle, I think. Yeah, 2 artifacts to find with Blackwall, so we'll bring him along. Optional, speak to Dorian about the letter, I don't really want to do that. Venatori killed. I don't know where we find them. Find a circle tome in each of these locations. There's none here, so I don't need Vivian with me. So let's bring Blackwall. Yeah, can we go? Wait, this isn't right. Wait, fast travel, world map. Where the hell is Storm Coast? There we go. Storm Coast. How about we go here? Yes. And we bring Blackwall. Oh my god, you can bring coal? The hell? Oh, I just thought we were gonna have him, like, hanging around the camp, like, keeping an eye on things. I didn't think he was, like, actually a, like, recruitable companion. Okay, Dorian. And Varric. Wait, where the hell's Varric? Varric, there we are. Alright. That'll do. Yeah, let's go take a peek around, see what we can find out here. Come on, game. Finish loading. Let me in.
Inquisitor.
Hello? Requisition officer?
Nothing to report, sir.
Where's the requisition table? There we go. Like, I definitely had one that was complete here. +1 power? Sure, sounds great. Anything new?
This might interest you, sir.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Anti-venom means spider ichor. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're trying to find, memories of the Gray and keeping the Darkspawn down. Also, I swear there was like somewhere over this way, there was a door to the Deep Roads. I kind of just assumed that that was going to be where these Darkspawn were coming from. I just like head over this way? I swear it was like right around this corner. Like over here. Jump over that. Is this it? Yeah, this right here. Definitely looks like it's a door to the Deep Roads, and I feel like if we're looking for where Darkspawn are coming from, that's probably a reasonable start, but nobody seems to be too interested in it, so I guess it must not be that important. Nothing as far as better helmets? No? Okay. Anything fancy to equip here? No? Check everybody's gear real quick. We're using 166 Leader of Souls. Rogue only. That's a dagger. Got 195. Apparently that's also rogue only. Got some really good rogue daggers by the looks of things. Nothing here. No, you're wearing the best helmet we've got. How about some rings? Yeah, give you this and this. That'll work. And how about Dorian? What have you got? You're not equipped with anything very good, apparently. Igneous Staff, we can do better than that. 79? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Give him that one. What the hell? That's the goofiest looking stick. Sure, why not? You get a big goofy looking stick. And then you're also gonna get, oh. Canary trained only, and he doesn't have any coats he can wear. Alright, fine. Get an amulet of magic, a belt of magic defense, and some junk. Sure. And then Varric. Yeah. You're not equipping anything different. That's fine. Give me... Okay, he's as equipped as he's gonna get. Accessories, Amulet of Power. Yeah, we want to equip that, so that it's equipped once. And then put the Hackmaster token back on him, because, yeah, there we go. That's better. He gets an ability point. Blackwall apparently also has an ability point. Does that live under here? Yes. And he is going through... this one. Combat roll. Don't really need that on the AI. Seize the moment. Horn no longer has a cooldown. Instead, its effects will grow more powerful the longer you wait between uses. Interesting. Do that. Additional armor bonus. Sounds good. And Varric, as long as we've got you here as well, what else can we do with you? Are any of these worth it? Damage bonus per target. Long shot now rips along its path, doing extra damage for each target it hits, asleep, or just a pile of damage. Let's get a few other ideas open here. What else can we do down this tree? Knockout powder? That's good. Get that. More crowd control would be useful. Alright. We'll head in the direction of this quest over here and see what we can find. I think this is going to be the Warden records we're looking for. Somewhere up on top of this mountain, there's apparently some Warden records we can find for Blackwall. Oh, hello. Grab that. We also need to gather more plants. If we see any plants, make sure we're picking them up. Granted, it does seem to be a bit empty out here. Oh, hello. Elf roots. That'll do. More elf roots. My entire camp. Very good. Yeah, we need to get up on the other side of this mountain. How the heck do you get up there? Like this way? Like, they can't expect you to just, like, climb that sheer cliff face, so there's gotta be a way up here. Gotta be this, right? This looks like a pole. Oh. Looks like a pole full of red lyrium. Wonderful. Keep climbing. Up you go. Alright. Made it up the mountain. It's like straight ahead of us. Hello, what are you?
One down.
Wait, what was that? It's like screeching. What is it? Oh, it's a Hurlock. Really?
Darkspawn above ground. Just what we needed. A friend of mine died in the deep roads, poisoned by the Darkspawn blight. Ah, sunshine. We never should have brought her with us.
Right, so that would have been Bethany from the second game. Anything else around here? It says there's, yeah, something like right near me.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Well, let's clear out these enemies first. Oh dear God. Okay, what is this? We've got Hysarian Blade. What are these? Alright, we're good. Get the bear down. We're fine. Keep pinging this. Well, there's something in here? Yeah. Warden Commander's badge.
Good find.
Toy soldier. Belt of melee defense. Also, how the heck do you upgrade your inventory in this game? Like, I've never figured that out, and I could really use it. I keep running out of inventory space, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing to improve that. Like, the first game was buying backpacks at the shop. Second game, I think, was also buying backpacks, but I haven't seen anything around here that, like, sells backpacks. I don't know if it's like a Inquisition perk or what. I didn't notice anything that stood out as like This gets you more storage space. There's got to be something. Alright, keep climbing down the mountain. Hello? No, this doesn't want to come over here. Alright, okay. You want to maybe attack the enemies? There we go. Okay, is it you? Are you attacking Blackwall? Okay, nope, we're not interested in attacking him. Get up. Get up. Alright. Gather all the loot. Really wish we had healing magic in this game. It really bugs me that you don't, because, like, now we're just stuck. Like, a bunch of my potions are gone. Like, I get that they were trying to, like, change up the gameplay a little bit. I just don't know if I agree that it was a good change. Energize? Dorian? That for you, maybe? You want to come poke at this? Ah, we're plugging up a hole. Got it. Because, like, it just makes every fight is like, okay, now I've got to sit here and restore... Oh, and yeah, it's... Okay, it's 8 potions for the entire party, so I've already used, like, half my healing, and it'd probably be a good idea to head back to camp. Which just feels so clunky, like you're just constantly having to, like, oh, gotta run back to camp, oh, gotta run back to camp, oh, gotta run back to camp. I don't know that I would agree that this is a particularly, like, yeah, good change.
Nothing to report, sir.
I guess we're heading this way, up into the mountains? Jar of bees slaps, yeah. Alright, keep climbing. What do we got up here? A bunch of hills. Guess we're going... Oh, God. Well, I guess we're going this way now. Grab all the elf fruit, keep that topped up. We're going through it quickly. More elf fruit over here. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if this potion system feels very clunky, because it just means you're having to spend a ton of time gathering elf fruit. And constantly having to stop back to camp to retop your potions. So, like, large chunks of your gameplay time are devoted to doing things that aren't, you know, fun. They're just like fiddly resource management. It's not a great idea. Like, this game doesn't have the full, like, it's not fleshed out enough to be like an actual, like, survival game. Like, if this were like, you know, The Forest or something, I could see, like, having a bit more of that kind of mechanic in there, but it's a narrative RPG. Alright, what do we got? Grey
I
Warden
think the
treaties.
Inquisition could benefit from this.
Okay, I think that's everything for him. Apparently there's a landmark over here that we missed. We've got more enemies by the looks of it. Hello? Get over here, you. Okay, what is this? Therian shields. I don't know who these guys even are. Whatever. You up there, would you like to maybe get down here? No? Okay. Need to find our way up top by the looks of things. Okay. Do I just like hippity hop up the side of this? How do you get up there? I mean, I guess we'll just keep walking this way. Can't believe this guy has so much health. Come on. Come on. Where'd he go? How much health does this guy have? Holy crap. Oh no, we're having trouble figuring out pathfinding again. Come on. Nope, he's run up onto the side of a hill, so now I can't hit him anymore.
You know what would be great right about now? Being indoors.
Okay, so I need to get up there. Alright, so this was a waste of time, and that entire fight was pointless. I very much struggle to enjoy this game. Like, 100% of the time. Everything I do in this game feels like it's just wasting my fucking time. Like, I don't know... I think I'm making a call. I can't continue this game. It's just not fun. Like, the story's fine, but Jesus Christ, the gameplay is the most tedious thing I have ever played. It's slow and clunky, and the map design is absolutely fucking atrocious on every map I've been to. Every fight with every enemy just drags on and on and on for no reason. By the end of the fight, you're like, oh, I gotta stop back at camp and top up my resources. The crafting is absolutely needlessly complicated. The gear, I don't enjoy this. As much as I loved the first two games, I cannot get behind this one. The story's fine, but I just cannot get into the gameplay, and unfortunately that is like what you're spending the vast majority of your time doing. I think I'm calling it. I think I'm gonna call this part just the end of it. Like, I may go and read the, like, wiki or something, but, like, man, I absolutely dread having to put time into this, and that's just not worth it to me. So, I think I'm gonna take some time to figure out what I want to do for the weekday streams going forward, but I just cannot continue putting myself through this because I like genuinely hate coming back to this every week because it's just not fun. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. I'll post on Twitter what my plans are for like daytime stream going forward, but unfortunately, I just don't think I can continue with Inquisition because it has just not been an enjoyable experience for me. I mean, how many hours in are we right now? 17 hours in, and I still am just like, I don't know if I understand or care about the plot, and I haven't really enjoyed anything of the game so far. Like, yeah, I think we'll make a save here just in case I decide I do want to come back to this. But as of right now, I think I may be calling this the end of Dragon Age Inquisition because it's not something I'm finding particularly enjoyable. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here for now. I'll post on Twitter what the plans are for stream on weekdays going forward. I have a couple ideas for something I might want to do, but it's probably not going to be this. So, thank you for joining. I will catch you around.